Well, Senator Perry was next, and then Senator Taylor. And
Madam
welcome,
Chair.
Senator Taylor. Didn't see you there. Welcome.
Madam
Senator Perry.
Chair, again, thank you for heading this up. Thank you to the Lieutenant Governor. I wasn't going to speak, but notably absent from, I want to ask, did you ask for the AD from Texas to be here?
Yes.
And he declined?
Yes.
Okay. Other notably absent, you had talked to ESPN, but did you talk to anybody from the NCAA?
No.
Did not, okay. So, secondly, did you talk to any of the trustees at the affected schools this fall?
I made a I feel like I'm on trial here.
No,
no.
I'm just curious because I think it impacts future conversations.
No, I made a conscious decision not to
Okay.
invite regents, and I'll tell you why. I mean, we wanted to keep this to a one-day meeting.
Sure.
And I can tell already that there are going to be lots of comments from our legislators, and I wanted to keep it somewhat
Absolutely.
limited.
And so
yes.
with that, and I think it is appropriate at some point in time to have those conversations with trustees because as much as the economic impact is important, it's real, it's going to happen. Unfortunately, it sounds like the ship may have sailed, our flagship may have moved on. But in that, there's a process that I think all of us on this panel can agree that at minimum, it wasn't transparent, if not almost under the table and self-dealing that we would not expect from our university system. So it does tie into the future sports, and it does tie into the economic impact. And as a legislature, we need to make sure that when these processes go down, that they're not done in the dark of night with no consideration for others affected parties. And in fact, it is to the point that others can be damned. We're going to move forward on our own accord. So I will have some of those conversations, but I do think it's relevant to, we have to have a process that is at a minimum integrity-based, character-based, and hopefully in Texas, one that will recognize the blessings of a state this size, to be as diverse. I looked at some of the state budgets of some of these SEC schools, and it's not part of the $29 billion budget. It's where they're going to one of them. I mean, there's enough money in this state to make any program successful. And to have programs that are, quote, marqueed, right, wrong, or indifferent, deserving or not, bail on that without the opportunity to actually have, if they're that big, they should have fixed it, right? Big 12 should have been the marquee, but it wasn't happening. So I'm just saying I have some substantive comments, I think, on process, how we got here, how we can hopefully prevent in the future as these issues come up. In other words, this is a time to fix problems that we didn't know we had until somebody did something like what's going on today.
Thank you. And,